I had the Pixel 3 XL for a little more than a week. This is the phone that finally made me switch full-time from iPhone to totally Android. And here's how I feel about it. From the front to back, the design of the Pixel 3 XL is modern. It has a glass back, minimal bezels, and a 1440 by 2960 display made by Samsung, which is a huge improvement from the Pixel 2's blue hue display from LG. The brightness, I'll admit, is not great, the chin is a little thick, and the notch can't be uglier. But let's move past that. Since the Pixel has a frosted glass back, we finally get wireless charging. But honestly, with the quick charging capabilities and the brick and cable included, I rarely lunge for the wireless option. Now, performance on the Pixel is decent. Not great, but decent. With 4 gigs of RAM, you can kind of feel the lack of memory when you have multiple apps open. And with a Snapdragon 845, you sometimes have to wait a beat before tasks are complete. It's not the slowest phone ever, but sometimes it does feel sluggish, and it'll definitely build up your tolerance for patience. Now, the moment we've been waiting for, the real reason why I switched and why most people buy Pixels. The camera, or cameras. This has one 12.2 megapixel f1.8 28mm lens on the back, and it works wonders with Google's photo processing software. This phone, I think, is the best camera you can find on any smartphone. It honestly is, in my opinion, the best. I took my family to Vermont to snap some photos, and let's just take a look how good they came out. The colors are vibrant and dynamic range is spot on. I will say the sharpening can be overdone a bit in some cases, like here in the leaves. But overall, there is not one camera on any phone, again, in my opinion, that can stack up against this phone, especially when it comes to portrait mode. And now, of course, the night sight feature available via APK. Now, I've taken a ton of night sight photos, and I can make a separate video if you want. Just tell me in the comments if you want to see them. And let me just tell you before I even make that video, be prepared because it is incredible. When it comes to video, the Pixel is just okay. Resolution cops out at 4K at 30 frames per second, and I kind of have an issue with the phone's stabilizing efforts. It's very stiff, I'm going to say, so when I pan or tilt, it looks a bit robotic. Now, the front of the Pixel has something different. 2 8-megapixel cameras. One is regular angle at 28mm and the other is a wide angle at 19mm. And the functionality is amazing. I really wish this setup was on more phones because it really makes a difference on what you can and cannot fit in your selfie or groupie. Now, since this review is more about how my life has been changed with the Pixel over using an iPhone, I can tell you it's been changed for the absolute better. Having a camera that can do all the heavy lifting and that works so well takes a lot of stress out of capturing moments. And with a limited photo storage, I can snap away without ever worrying about my storage filling up. I will say I do miss iMessage, but this stock Android experience and the somewhat good-looking design, the switch to the Pixel has been one without regret. Honestly, great job, Google, because I thought this switch would be the worst thing ever, and it's been the exact opposite. So what do you think? Do you think that the Pixel 3 is just hype? Do you think it's not that great of a phone? Do you think the iPhone XS or XS Max outperforms the Pixel in every way? Let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to see if I can comment as much on what you're leaving behind. I'm Ken the Modern Reporter. If you like this video, please make sure you hit a like, and if you love this video and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. Also, let me know if you want me to do that night sight video, because I can get that done because I've been shooting with it like crazy and it's really amazing. Again, I'm Ken the Modern Reporter. Thanks for stopping by.